The unit I was with when I left was the Army Criminal Investigations Division. Our job was to conduct felony investigations where there was an Army interest. When I came back, I couldn't even pick up my son and have feelings for him. It was hard having feelings for my own son, feelings for my wife. It was hard. And just being numb all the time, being emotionally detached. Coming back, I'm trying to talk to my classmates that the only life I knew was the last 10 years in the Army. I couldn't relate to them because the only thing I could talk about was stuff that was just too realistic, too depressing, too morbid to have, wasn't proper conversation. I had to do a crime scene sketch. We have to be very thorough in describing where everything was in the room. When we first get a report, we don't get all the details. The only thing we know is that it's an apparent suicide. There's just blood everywhere, just everywhere. And I'm walking in it, it's thick on the ground. Just blood everywhere. He's missing the back of his head, brains all over the ceiling, yeah. When it first happened, I didn't sleep for a whole week. And I just seen this guy's face in my mind, and when I lay down and close my eyes at night, yeah. But plus all the blood, it's just so crazy, you know, unreal. These suicides are very young. They're in their teens or early 20s. Just trying to make sense of why we were even in Iraq. I didn't feel like we should have been there, you know, and now they're dead. For what, you know? The trauma, the horrific incidences, had bothered me, and I had kept it inside, and that was what it was. That was what was eating at me. I came across this thought that I just needed to create new memories.
Pictures with her and her husband, and then like her and kids or something, her and like a family dog.
So if I had class today, the next day I would talk about what happened in class the day before. I want to go beyond that. I want to go into my Army life.
Loosen up, let your frustrations out here rather than later on in class. Throw some punches. Good, let's get in a circle.
Some people don't find themselves again.
Maybe what you might want to do.
I was fortunate enough to have a plan and cling to education and go to school. There's an attacker with a knife, and she's struggling with him, and what happens is she stabs him in the head, but that's all in her mind. But what she actually has done is stabbed herself. When I took my first screenwriting class, I don't know, I felt natural doing it, and when I was writing, I felt free. Command Sergeant Major Brown points to the debris and blood on the ground. We took them out with an RPG, but caused considerable damage to the wall, causing this hole. But what we found inside once the smoke had cleared was unimaginable. That whole thing of just developing like a whole new world, you know, where someone can sit down one day, hopefully, and enjoy this movie, you know, or this concept, and be inspired by it, or think, wow, I wonder what happens next, you know. And it kind of brings them out of their own problems, I think, too. And then it gives them, I don't know, some heroes to look up to.
Daddy.
8, now drop. Can you hang on? I got you. I think I do a lot better now because of the therapies I've gone through at the VA center. I always tell when you're sleepy because you say you're not. My wife was a key figure in all of this because she helped me realign myself with humanity. You know, and seeing how it affected her kind of pulled me back too. I mean, there's times now where if I'm talking about a story from Iraq or with somebody, she goes, "Oh, you never told me that before." I'm like, "I didn't? Oh, okay. Well, I'm telling you now." You know, and I just didn't think of telling her before. Oh, you missed the last one? Okay. I think that part of human nature is to survive and struggle and to endure and to come out on a better side at the end of it.